So today I am doing some cute cards just as a quick video for my live Monday night, and I'm taking from my stash. Was from last January's catalog, January 2025, and I am using this stamp set, which is just putting my handmade on the back of it, and this is crafted with care. And I can't remember what this one's from, but I'll tell you in a minute. This is in the May to August 2026 catalog, the Crafted with Care. Okay. Did with Crafted with Care is I put the Stampin' Up on the back. And I don't have to do that if I'm just giving them as a personal card, but I decided that I wanted to do that. And I am using, again, out of my stash, just what I have. I keep these little cups of items, and I pulled this out. You're simply incredible. And this is a thank you note. This is the two-sided 12 by 12 card stock. Excuse me. The items that are new are the All Aflutter stamp set, and it does have sentiments with it. It has these beautiful 3 parts butterflies. Instead of doing the stamps with these, it comes with a hole punch as a bundle, or you could buy just the hole punch, the butterfly punch separately. But if you buy the bundle with the stamp set and the punch, it's 10% off. Always, all bundles are 10% off. So I am coloring this in. I'm going to use this piece of scrap paper. And also I have these impression dies that also come from the May. This is all May, August. The All Aflutter Butterflies comes from May through August. And the impression dies are, I'm looking them up right now. Boutique Blossoms, maybe? No. Nope. They are Opulent Oasis impression dies. And this is the leaves. And look at how that is raised. This is a die. This is not an embossing folder, which is plastic. Usually, you would get that with an embossing folder. And then I took my, I think I took this Berry Burst. This is strawberry. I took Berry Burst and I just flicked it on here with one of these markers. And I'll show you, I don't have my Berry Burst marker, but I'll show you how I did it with the brush side. What I do is take this and I just gently flick the top, and you'll see how you get that on there, and got a little bit on here. And there you have it, and you get these nice little splotches if you want that look. To more techniques, Highland Heather light marker, I colored in gently with the brush tip. Okay, and I'm just going to go through and do this one and show you. This is the light color. And you could do your blending clear marker and blend it in afterwards as well. Let me do the other side. And I'm using the 2 sets of blenders, Highland Heather, light and dark, and the Strawberry Slush, light and dark. I wanted Gorgeous Grape, but I do not have Gorgeous Grape. Okay, the one thing I'd like to add to these butterflies is Wink of Stella, just to give them some glitter. And fun. I'm going to shake it up and squeeze it a little bit. And that's it. There we go. And I'm just going to cut these out with the punch. Upside down with the punch. And let those dry a second. And with this edge, I had to cut this edge to get them in here. And I'm going to hold on to this edge and line it up. Okay. And you could add a piece to the side once you know that you have the room for it. And I'm lining these up. Now these do not go right to the edge. So my little imperfections in coloring are going to be noticeable. And it doesn't matter. Okay. If you use thicker cardstock, it's a little bit harder to punch out, I find. So I did not use thicker cardstock, so it does bleed through a bit. So I encourage you to create with your stash. Take your designer series paper, your cardstock, and just cut regular pieces. Of cardstock. And use what you have. You might have some butterflies. You might have some other things, the flowers and stuff. This set does come with the flowers and the die cuts. It's, you know, last year it did. It's not available anymore. But I'm adding some things that are available. Okay. And I might not do all 3 of these butterflies. I might do 1 or 2. And I like to bend them. I've always done this. And put them on little dots, glue dots or dimensionals. I'm going to take my finger nail and make a little wedge. And do I need all 3? I was thinking 1, but we'll see. Let's get this down. I'm going to just glue this down regular. With no dimensionals. But I am going to use glue dots or dimensionals on this. And I'm going to use mini dimensionals. Either one, whatever you have. and you're simply incredible. And then you can write your message in side and on the back. I did make a little mistake there. No big deal. You could cover it with a butterfly. No problem. You could take a piece of ephemera and cover it. You can also use ephemera. There's a lot of ephemera available. I have some packs I'm going to do some cards with. And on this side, I am going to use a stamp I have here. And I'm going to put it right up here and center it as best I can by eyeballing it. And I'm going to use the strawberry slush. Oops, goes this way. Okay, and I am going to use a strawberry slush marker, and since I have my blenders here, I could use those, the tip one, and I'm going to sign it. Okay, and then I am going to do handmade by in strawberry slush. I'll line that up a little bit better. And as I said, I just started doing this, and people have requested for me to do this. Why don't you sign your cards? So there we have it, and that is one of my very pretty simple cards. You're simply incredible. And this is heat embossed, so it's not that simple, but I had those already done. It's not something that I had to take time to do. And lots of, products that I have. This is also a retired set, this heat embossed set. You can just, have to heat emboss it. You can just do the die cuts and stamp it regular. So here's a close-up view of the card. I'm going to take this out. And just taking from your stash, using your products that you have on hand, maybe adding an additional product. All month long, July, again, I'm going to do the wheel, the prize wheel. Any order, $20 and above, from my Stampin' Up! Site, from my Stampin' Up! Page, and you can shop 24/7. It's right here. Let me pull that for you. You will be entered on the prize wheel, and on August 1st, I will pull the winners. I will spin the wheel. It's all electronic, and choose. The winners are chosen. I'm not choosing them, and yeah, I've been doing that this summer. I brought that back from last year, and if you go to my website, studiocraft315.com, I have a card hop, a 6-card hop starting on Wednesday. And that will be, that is a $50 purchase. You would purchase the bundle, and I have a shopping list. If you have items already, you might want to do that. It is beautiful. It's called Summer Serenity, and it's the Delicate Dreams Delicate Dreams Suite. Okay, if you spend $75 this month, we have the product of the month, which is gorgeous product of the month. And that is a 3-layer flower stamp set. So it's beautiful. I haven't had a chance to use it yet because I've been getting ready for this class, this hop, the hop, which is, you get a free PDF with all of the evergreen measurements. You get, with the $75 purchase, you can purchase the product of the month for an extra $5. And I'm looking for the product of the month. It might be right here. If not, it's in my stash. Yes, it is. It's right here. And it's this one. This is the product of the month for extra $5. Let me pull back so you can see that. It's called Begonia Belle. And it has these beautiful roses, I would say, and these leaves. And it's this set, this little piece, which is decorative. Best wishes. You are my sunshine. Thank you for everything you do. Sending lots of happiness your way. So that is one that I will be using very soon. It is still in stock. It's only while supplies last. You can get that. Last month sold right out. So, if you're interested, get in on that now. It's a great set. And all of the products of the month have been great. There's been different products. There's not always stamp sets. There's always something new. And the last 2 months have been stamp sets. But stamp sets are the best. Stamping is the best. What else? I will decorate this envelope. And I'm not going to use paper, even though I have a lot of paper and it would be very easy. I'm going to show you a daisy technique, which is very simple stamping. And if you're afraid to stamp, try it on paper first. One more technique. Stamping your envelope. But I do love to stamp and I do love to use my blending markers. I'm going to use regular stamp set. I'm going to do the strawberry slush. And I am going to use the daisy in this set. One of the daisies, this one. Okay, I'm going to stamp totally and get it filled up with ink. Okay, I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to stamp here. Again, stamp off. And turn it so you get a different impression. And I'm going to stamp here. I'm using crushed curry in the insides with this one. And okay. So here is the finished card, close up, and the envelope, the back of the envelope. Wouldn't that be pretty when you opened up that card and saw that beautiful note in there? Just a really, really pretty card. You could use it for any occasion. You can put any sentiment on there. I always say that with all of them. I think that this is evergreen, that you can do this format and always for any cardstock and colors and depending on your designer series paper. So there you have some great techniques, maybe refresher techniques of what to do and how to put together a quick and easy card, I think. You know, as you progress in your stamping, or even if you have advanced skills, it's always nice to have these quick cards that you can rely on and put together when you need a card in a pinch. Here is a second card I made that is evergreen with the same designer series paper. Happy crafting.